In 1619, African slaves were brought to this country by people who had no regard for their culture or humanity. The slaves' ornate and intricate hairstyles were shaved from their heads, eliminating their sense of identity with their specific tribes. Once in this country, our ancestors had to make do with what they had in order to care for their hair. So this month, for Black History Month, I decided to recognize our Black history and our culture by challenging myself to style my hair without the use of any conventional styling tools or products. The slaves had to leave behind their combs and herbal treatments they would have used on their hair. And without access to them in this country, they had to rely on things like forks or animal brushes to detangle their hair, and things like bacon grease, butter, or kerosene to moisturize. I decided to use a homemade whipped shea butter to moisturize my hair for this style because shea butter originates from East and West Africa and is made from the shea carite tree nut. I decided to create a style that incorporates braids as the main focus because this was a style that the slaves could do on a Sunday, keep their hair covered during the week, and then it could last all the way until the next Sunday when they could wash their hair. Braids have always been a huge part of African American culture, and I absolutely love them. I remember when I first learned how to braid, and I just felt so much pride in the fact that I could do this intricate style that was a part of my culture and that my older family members could pass down to me as a learned skill. And today, braids have been appropriated by those who see how great we are as Black people and want a piece of that magic. But our magic can never be appropriated, and that's a fact. So I wanted to celebrate Black History Month on my channel and use my platform to just talk about the fact that Black people are amazing. We are smart, beautiful, diverse, creative. We are everything. And I'm so proud to be Black. Like, that is one of the, I thank God that I was born Black. Like, all the time, I do. I thank God that I was born Black because I love our culture. Our struggle makes us who we are. And I just couldn't let Black History Month pass without recognizing that on my channel. When I was creating this video, I was inspired by this documentary on braids and appropriation that Elle Magazine posted to YouTube. So I'm gonna leave that linked in the description box. I would definitely recommend you watching that and let me know what you think in the comments. Something else that I really love and am inspired by is this spoken word piece by Crystal, Valentine, and Aaliyah Jihad. I feel like a lot of people have seen it already. It's been out for a while, but it's called Hide Your Shea Butter. So I'm also gonna leave that in the description box so you guys can check that out if you haven't seen it. It's amazing. They're amazing. You'll feel so inspired after you watch that. I didn't want to do this video in a tutorial format. I just wanted the main focus to be on celebrating Black history, Black culture, Black hair, because I love my hair. I love being natural. Like, I feel like it made me who I am, and I am just so, I take pride in having natural hair, and I take pride in caring for my hair. So I just wanted to recognize that on my channel again. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just gonna let the rest of the video play. But to close this part off, I just want to quote Tina Lawson on A Seat at the Table by Solange, because I feel like this pretty much sums up the way I feel about being Black. So I think part of it is accepting that it's so much beauty in being Black. And that's the thing that I guess I get emotional about, because I've always known that. I've always been proud to be Black. Never wanted to be anything else. Loved everything about it. It's just such beauty in Black people. And it really saddens me when we're not allowed to express that pride in being Black. And that if you do, then it's considered anti-white. No, you're just pro-Black, and that's okay. hope you enjoyed this video. It's definitely very different from something that I would usually do, but I just felt it on my heart. I felt like God was telling me to do this video, so I did, and I definitely want to know your thoughts about it in the comments. But I just wanted to come in here real quickly, just let y'all know the hardest parts of the challenge. Detangling with the fork, it was a little tender on my scalp, but I actually didn't get that much shed hair. This is it right here for my whole head. So I mean, it just took a little while and it was a little tender. I had to take my time, but it wasn't that bad. I do feel like I struggled without my little clips to keep my hair out the way as I was braiding. That was probably the hardest part, because when you're trying to get a straight part and you can't hold your hair out of the way with anything. I did use this little hair tie because I felt like this might have been something that a slave might have had to use to get their hair out of the way. But yeah, not having these was kind of hard. The Shea Butter did okay moisturizing my hair, but I missed edge control. Like, I would love to lay down my edges for this style, but overall I think the style turned out really cute. Happy Black History Month, y'all. I love us for real, and Wakanda forever. Bye.